Guys, today we're trying out a game called Summoner's Era. Now, I know the first question that you probably have is the same first question that I had. Is this like Summoner's War? Now, unfortunately, it's not as much like Summoner's War as I was hoping for, as I was expecting. It is still a turn-based RPG that you summon in and you gear up units and things like that. But unfortunately, it's more on the idle side of RPG, which some people might like and some people might not like. But let's take a look at it and let's see what it's all about. I did already take a look at it. I have another account on a different server, so I can kind of get a feel for what it is. I feel as far as like the idle side of things, it actually did things. I'm not really a huge fan of idle games. I'm not sure if you guys figured that out already, but for what it is for an idle game, they did better than a lot of the other idle games that I tried, so I thought we would show it off, take a look at it. Greetings, Summoner. Welcome to the Holy Alliance. She's going to basically just show us how to do things. One of the nice things about it, hey, basic summons, yay. One of the nice things about it is it does give you a decent amount. I didn't realize this at first. I clicked on the button by accident, and then I was like, oh, we get all these free summons. But it does actually give you a free 10 pull right away. And you can, it has a bunch of servers as well, which could be good or bad depending on how you look at it. So just keep that in mind. As well, it has plenty of, I mean, these idle games have plenty of servers already anyway. But it does give you a decent amount of summons at the very beginning, so you can re-roll very easily. And then if you don't get what you want, you just switch to a different server and then do another 10 pull and then keep going. So it is basically a turn-based idle RPG. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the actual gameplay here. But unfortunately, you know, I'm like, hey, idle gameplay, hooray. I'm not a huge fan of idle gameplay, but I think the units look cool. I think the animations are cool. I think they put a little bit more effort than usual. Because I've seen a lot of idle games that are just like, we put no effort into this. It looks very generic. So like I said, it does give you some. Also, the rates are not too bad for the summons. As well, change the position of your heroes. Yeah, so the frontline heroes get 30%. I don't know if I already explained this on the screen, but the frontline heroes get 30% extra HP. The backline heroes get 25% extra attack. You get a nat 5 basically at the very beginning of the game, and then you get a 10 pull. And then you basically get another, you get a 10 pull, and you get more summons in addition to that as well. So you could just start the game with like a lot of nat 5. I have a handful of nat 5s on the other account. I didn't re-roll and I didn't even play. I mean, I played a little bit, but I didn't play like a super crazy long time. So right now they're just absolutely stomping us, of course, and then they're gonna be like, you need to summon nat 5s. That's how you win the game. It's like, well, it's a mobile game. It's a mobile RPG. Of course, you have to summon nat 5s. So you summon things, you gear things up, you level things up. Please claim your idle rewards now. Yeah, so it's got idle rewards as well. Which, I mean, again, it could be good or bad depending on how you look at it. Some people look at idle games, they're like, okay, I don't have to have my phone on playing the game the whole time. I just turn the app off, come back into the app, and, you know, I get my stuff. And some people are like, well, the game plays itself. So you could go two ways around it, right? But there is some strategy when you get to Arena. Yeah, let's just level her up as much as possible. There is some strategy when you get to Arena, and you actually have to figure out, like, okay, well, I'm going to counter the enemy's team comp. I mean, it's mostly about Arena anyway, right? You build all your different things for Arena, and then you're like, okay, what units counter the enemies? Where can I place my units to be most optimal, right? How can I summon new units to beat my enemies? So, yeah, let's put the new unit in there. Well, she's more of a damage dealer. She has an AoE damage skill that decreases the accuracy of the enemies. Which, I don't know why she never does that. Like, she never does that first. She's gonna do it now. Yeah, there we go. Fine. Now you do it. Right? Some of the units in here look pretty cool, but I think the units in a lot of these idle RPGs look kind of fun, kind of cool. That's kind of their appeal, is like, well, if you're not really doing too much playing in the game, then we want to make the units look cool. So, because otherwise, why would you want to summon them if they don't? But even like some of the 2-stars, like Dracula's a 2-star. He's not called Dracula, but he's Dracula. He's a 2-star. So I was like, really, that's a 2-star? It's not like a 3-star or 4-star at least. So, there is a 4% chance to get a nat 5, and there is a very, from the premium summons, and there is a very, very small chance. I mean, very small chance to get nat 5 from the doo-doo summons, like the crap summons, like consider like unknown scrolls in Summoner's War, friendship summons in E7. Consider that like if you got a nat 5 from that, there's a chance, but it's very, very, very rare. So let's do one of these. Let's do our 10 pull. Let's see what kind of stuff that we get. Yep, we got this premium summon here. So there is stuff that we get from there. We get the 10 pull here. We get the 5 extra summons here. So we have 16 summons. This shows a thing, but that's just for the top up. We're not going to top that up. Quests. Do we have stuff from quests? We want to make sure we collect all this stuff. So we have, I believe, 16 summons right now. We have free gems. Oh, watch YouTube. Yeah, guys, watch YouTube. Oh, wait, you're already on YouTube. Let's go to, no, it wants us to go to campaign. We want to go to summons. So we have basic summons. We have 10 of these. Let's do our little 10 pull. We get some 3 stars here if we, never mind, just kidding. But we got some cool looking 3 stars for some, maybe not. maybe not cool looking 3 stars. Not 3 stars, like 2 stars. But some of them look cool. Again, like the Dracula thing looked cool. So let's do 16 premium summons. Let's see what we get. Watch, we get no nat 5s here. I think I got a little bit lucky. Okay, so what do we actually get from? Yeah, okay, so we did get a nat 5. So it was just that easy. So we got a few 3 stars here. There's different classes of units. I believe there's 5 or 6. There's water, fire, like nature, or whatever, and then there's light, dark, and underworld. So 6, right? Yeah, so we got some. Oh, we got dupes already. How do we get dupes from our first 10 pull? So we have like a nature one, we have a dark one, we have this one's an underworld one kind of thing. I don't know if these are actually what they're called, but these are just what they, that's what they're called in other games. So let's do some extra summons. Navro. We got a Dave Navarro. Okay. We got an Ismat. What else we get? There's a 5-star. Man, Water loves me. Water loves me on the other account too, but this guy looks super cool. Like a little Cthulhu kind of thing. Alright, Kadul, and give me something juicy. Thanatos. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we got plenty of nat 5s already. Yeah, and then they're gonna pop up like a thing. Please rate us. Or maybe they're not gonna say please rate us. Okay, so let's go to battle here. Let's stick all our new nat 5s. That looks like Praha. Let's get these yucky. What was it? 3 stars and 2 stars. We don't want any of those. Okay, so let's put these guys in here. I don't know what types they are actually right now, so we probably should have paid attention to what types they were before we battled. They got some cool looking tigers and other things. Like look at these monkeys and these pandas and stuff and these tigers. Looks cool though. But I mean, like that's kind of the appeal of these idle mobile games, or mobile games in general. Like you gotta have good graphics, otherwise you're gonna have the gameplay that makes up for it. Idle gameplay. That's not as thrilling and captivating as the gameplay that you actually need. So you really gotta, for these mobile games, you really gotta have good graphics of whatever type. I mean, not everyone likes these 2D graphics. I think they're cool. I think they're cute. But yeah, art is subjective, so I can appreciate any kind of art for any style, as long as it's done well. I am summoning. I'm clicking the summon button. Okay. Yeah, let's do some more of these. I guess we should have, we could have done them all at the same time. Let's go to. Actually, oh, here's another thing. There's a couple other things that are interesting or not, depending on how. I mean, everything could be interesting or not, depending on how you look at it. So I said there's 6 different classes, right? We can go to gallery. We can see all the different units in these different classes. There is linking. So if you have multiple different units, you can use them together, and then they get all these different interesting little buffs. So you might want to think about that when you strategize your teams. And then there's also your summoner character actually has skills which we can How do I actually get to the summoner character? So the last place I check, and I totally forgot about, is this summoner icon right here. So we can take a look at this summoner, and this is your actual summoner character. In other games, you don't have a summoner. You summon things, but you don't have a summoner character. So this is your summoner character that you go into battles with. These ones are locked right now, so you can't actually take a look at them. But they do actually have skills, and you can upgrade them and things like that, which is a little bit different than some of the other ones do. We have... What else do we have? What's this quest? Let's go upgrade some of our units. Endless challenge. Yeah, we got this rookie stuff. We got endless challenge stuff. I didn't really take a look at any of this stuff yet too much. We get some extra juicy things over there. Let's go to heroes. We can take a look at some of the other heroes as well. But I think we'll just upgrade some of our units a little bit more. AoE, freeze targets for 3 rounds. So she's not like Braha. Pure damage by 15%, increases crit rate by 5, skill damage increased by 30. Base attack is 30% chance to deal 100 extra damage to target. Also freeze target for 2. So she just freezes. She's a super CC unit. Okay. Increased damage reduction by 20%, immune to burn effect. Okay. Let's upgrade her. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. We're not on the other account. We don't have all this XP. So we can take a look at the... there is some bugs in it, though. Like, here, a thing that I noticed. Like, if we take a look at these units here... Hey, that's the one we got. Right? We take a look at all these different 5 stars. Looks cool. Looks cute. I think it looks... This guy. I don't know why. Crocodile. Yeah, I'm digging some of the different characters. Like this, I have not seen in any other games. Sea Hunter is like a little hammerhead shark kind of thing, right? So some of these units are generic. Some of these units are kind of cool looking. But then when you click out of it, it goes back to your heroes page. It doesn't like go back to the gallery which you were in. So I think that's just a little bug. So we got the fire / lava / demon / whatever class. It's fire, but you know, we got a lot of different stuff there. Then we have again, we're back in our heroes, not in the gallery. We got the underworld class, which has got some of these units are pretty cool looking animations and stuff like that. Zygor, yeah, I just want to summon this guy we actually have on the other account. He's pretty cool. He goes into stealth mode too. He's got this cool looking little animation. But yeah, he goes, or ghost mode, sorry, not stealth mode. But there's some different cool units. I mean, these idle games, some of them have similar-ish. Some of the other ones have cute graphics too. But I just thought it was, I don't know. I like these. See this guy? No, not this guy. Vlad. Yeah, it's Dracula. He's a 2-star. How's Dracula 2-star? 3 out of 10. That's what I give this game for making Dracula 2-star. Okay. We got some nature units. You guys get to. Yeah. We got like Tigra from Thundercats over here. There we go. Some Monkey Kings. Some more Monkey Kings. Hoozy and Rue. Guys, if you play this, just play it for Hoozy and Rue and Tess. I'm gonna just make a whole monkey team. I'm gonna see if a whole monkey team can work. We already took a look at that. We got, you know, these light units. We got Aslan here. I mean, basically, that's the gameplay. It's an idle game. It's got some cute different characters. You get free summons in the beginning, and they give you a whole bunch of nonsense as well. A whole bunch of nonsense? I mean, they give you a whole bunch of, you know, enough summons to actually get a few fun things to play with. So, at the very beginning, so you don't have to go crazy for hours. Unless you're re-rolling for a specific unit, then good luck. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, guys, this is Summoner's Era. I think how much of this do we really need to see? We don't need to see too much, right? You guys get the idea of what it is. We got some cool units here. We saw the gameplay. I told you a little bit about the style. We basically for equipping our units, we just auto-equip things, and you basically do this, and then you upgrade them more to the next level, etc., 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 etc. It's not like anything where it gives you like a lot of unique stats that you can play around with and gear them up different ways. There's also skins over here. Ooh la la. Madame Panthera or Pastera, whatever. But anyway, that's it for this one. It's not like, as you've seen for the past like 15 minutes or whatever, however long this video is, it's not like Summoner's War. It is a idle game, but it also has some summon mechanics, and I think it's I feel like it's one of the one of the better idle games. I mean, at least tries, right? But it is an idle game, so. Anyway, that's it for this one. Pega, you keep playing these idle games. I know, but I never think that they're going to be idle games at first. That's the thing. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.